How's it going, you guys? AZ Plyo 21 back again with another episode here in our UFC save in WMMA 5. And here today we have UFC Fight Night Duffee versus Brown on the UFC Network, as always, live from Georgia. Main event is Todd Duffee taking on Travis Brown. Got Super Sage Northcutt in action, Alexander Volkov, TJ Dillashaw, Thomas Almeida, Calvin Kattar taking on the Korean Zombie, and much, much more. We are making our way towards UFC 280, Namajunas versus Wei Lee. Two title fights on that pay-per-view card, Till versus Rafael Lovato, and Rose Namajunas taking on Zhang Wei Li. Also got Cain Velasquez taking on the legend in Fedor Emelianenko. Dominic Reyes taking on Luke Rockhold in the light heavyweight division, and a bantamweight title eliminator. Happy you guys are able to join me as always, whether you're watching on Twitch or YouTube. I'm very happy to be talking to you guys as always. Be sure to leave a like and a subscribe on the YouTube channel. Follow me down on Twitch. Link is down in the description. Be a part of the chat as always. Let's go and get into it. UFC Fight Night, Duffee versus Brown. Taking place in Georgia. You can see all the fights that are here. Let's go ahead and get right into it with our first prelim. It is Chris the Cut Honeycutt taking on Abu Azaitar. And I believe that's the lightweight, the middleweight division. So no fight team for Chris Honeycutt, but he's a big favorite at -690. He's on a he's on a 4-fight winning streak, but he has 2 wins here in the UFC, taking on Abu Azaitar, who is 3-1 in the UFC. We're gonna go ahead and skip to the end as usual for the prelims, and Chris the Cut Honeycutt improves to 3-0 here in the UFC with a unanimous decision victory. Up next, Min Hakeem Dawodu takes on Levon Makashvili in the 145 division. 12-3-1 is Dawodu. Makashvili 22-1-1. And Dawodu gets the win via TKO in round number 1, getting a big win that he needed there. And he invites everyone to a post-show winner's party. Love to see it. Oh, the welterweight division. There's a way that you can fix that, and I'll show it to you. But moving on, in the 145 division, Arnold Almighty Allen taking on Lance the Party Palmer. This guy's won $1 million twice already from PFL, but he came to the UFC, and he's been doing terribly. Takes on Arnold Allen, and he loses, gets submitted in round number 1. And Arnold Allen just gives a shout out to everyone over at TriStar working out with GSP. That'll definitely help out your career. Tyler Diamond taking on Kyung Ho Kang, also in the featherweight division, getting a lot of action here today. Tyler Diamond, a big prospect, 1-0 in the UFC already. Takes on Kyung Ho Kang, who is coming off 2 straight wins, one including over Hakeem Dawodu. And Tyler Diamond beats Kyung Ho Kang via unanimous decision. Improves to 16-2 and is 2-0 so far in his UFC career. Justin Tank Scoggins taking on Elias Garcia in the flyweight division. And it is Elias Garcia getting the submission victory via armbar. Improves to 13-3, getting a much needed win there. He's back after a stint in LFA and King of the Cage. Before that, he was 0-2 in the UFC. So good to see him get a win in his UFC re-debut. Moving on, Frank the Crank Camacho taking on Amir Khan Adayev. And Amir Khan Adayev knocks out Frank Camacho in the second round. He improves to 2-1 in his UFC career. Up next, Will Brooks, former Bellator champion, takes on Jay Dodds, 27-year-old prospect, 8-2. Will Brooks is the favorite. He's coming off a loss to Alexandra Shedad. And Jay Dodds TKOs Will Brooks. So Brooks, once again, not off to the best start, coming back into the UFC. And Jay Dodds said she wants to fight AJ Agazarm, another Bellator guy. Interesting. Romero Cotton taking on Magomed Ismailov in the middleweight division. Cotton, taller by an inch, 7-1 is his record. Another Bellator guy coming off a win on Prospect Showdown. And Romero Cotton gets the unanimous decision victory over Ismailov. And he says that he wants to fight Glenn Sparv. Moving on, Jin Nagai taking on Jun Young Park in the middleweight division. 4-0 Jin Nagai taking on Jun Young Park. And Nagai, the prospect, just 22 years old, getting it done via TKO in round number 3. And this looks like it's going to be a promising prospect. 5-0, 4 wins over Ben Shudo, and now getting a big win in his UFC debut. Moving on to the main card now. Tatiana Suarez taking on Xiaonan Yan in the strawweight division. Yan, number 9 in the strawweight division, coming off a loss to Zhang Weili. Tatiana Suarez, number 5, coming off 2 straight wins over Zapatella and Courtney Casey. And Tatiana Suarez gets a unanimous decision victory over Xiaonan Yan. Now 3 straight wins. Her next fight probably going to be a title eliminator. Excuse me. Moving on into the featherweight division, Calvin Kattar taking on the Korean Zombie Chan Sung Jung. Korean Zombie a heavy favorite in this one. Number 10 in the division, coming off a win over Ryan Hall. Calvin Kattar, number 13 in the division, was coming off wins over Aguilar and Emmett, and then lost to Darren Elkins. And the Boston finisher, Calvin Kattar, knocks out the Korean Zombie in round number 3. It was a fantastic fight. You love to see it. Calvin Kattar, Boston strong, getting it done. And he praises Korean Zombie for a tough fight. Moving on in the bantamweight division, Thomas Almeida taking on TJ Dillashaw. Now in real life, TJ Dillashaw is probably going to fight Corey Sandhagen, and that's a fight that I'm definitely looking forward to. I would definitely be rooting for Corey Sandhagen in that one, because TJ Dillashaw getting suspended for, the EPO situation, basically cheated his way to the title, tried to cheat his way to the flyweight title as well. And hopefully Corey Sandhagen welcomes him back with open arms and a squeezed neck. He's currently on a 4-fight losing streak. Lost to Uriah Faber, lost to Ricky Simon, and then lost to Marlon Moraes. He takes on Thomas Almeida, number 12 in the division, who is in the midst of a 4-fight winning streak, including Casey Kenny and Rob Font. He's number 12 in the division. He's a big favorite over TJ Dillashaw, and with good reason. Thomas Almeida beats TJ Dillashaw, who is now in a 5-fight losing streak, via split decision. Sounds good, hockey. I'll see you later. Thomas Almeida's upset that he didn't get a unanimous decision victory. Moving on, Alexander Volkov taking on Tai Bam Bam Tuivasa in the heavyweight division. A very even fight between the two of them. Volkov, number 9 in the heavyweight division, coming off wins over De Lima and Stefan Struve. Tuivasa coming off a win over Yair Rozenstruik. But before that, you can see he had a big win over Junior Dos Santos and then got knocked out by Ngannou. Love to see it. And Tuivasa, Tai Bam Bam Tuivasa, another big knockout win over Alexander Volkov. See you later, young king. In the 3rd round, another fantastic fight. He says, "This is why I love MMA." We all love MMA. Don't forget to show me when I come back. All right, sounds good. Co-main event of the evening, Super Sage Northcutt taking on Max Griffin. Griffin coming off a 4-fight winning streak, and he's getting welcomed back to the UFC by Super Sage Northcutt on a 4-fight winning streak of his own, including 3 here in the UFC. His last win over Eric Koch, a huge favorite over Max Griffin, and he knocks out Max Griffin in 3.5 minutes. Super Sage Northcutt, the legend continues for this young man, and he is everything about star power, it says. We have arrived to our main event of the evening, Todd Duffee taking on Travis Browne. Travis Browne coming off wins over Magomedov and Sergey Spivak. Todd Duffee, on the other hand, number 10 in the division, coming off a loss to Stipe Miocic. But before that, Maurice Green, Juan Espino, Alexander Emelianenko, Yair Rozenstruik, and Shamil Abdurakhimov had a big winning streak going. your main event, and it starts right now. A big roar from the crowd. We are underway. Duffee going to the body. Travis Browne, the underdog. Todd Duffee, younger by 3 years. Uh-oh, massive right hook to the jaw. Browne raining down punches. Uh-oh, this is over. Ladies and gentlemen, referee Steve Mazzagatti calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 18 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Travis Hoppa Browne. So Travis Browne probably going to be climbing into the top 10 after that win over Todd Duffee. Good for him. And yeah, the punching power, that's what got it done for him. A lovely, lovely fight card. A lot of fantastic fights on this card. So yeah, we'll give fight of the night to Cater and Chan Sung Jung. Performance bonus to Tai. Performance bonus to Jin. There we go. Nice $1.5 million in profit there. Highest paid fighters were Almeida, Duffee, and Travis Browne. As always, we're going to go ahead and take a look at our rankings, take a look at our emails, and then we'll go ahead and sign off until the next episode. If you're watching on Twitch, I have one more fight card that I'm going to do, so stay tuned. But as always, I thank you guys for watching me. You know, be sure to leave a like and a comment down on the YouTube video. If you're watching on Twitch, don't be afraid to leave a follow. Link is down in the description below for the Twitch channel, amongst all my other social media and whatnot. Appreciate you guys as always. Hope you guys are looking forward to the next pay-per-view. I always love editing, you know, the intros for those pay-per-views. It takes about a good 45 minutes or so to edit one of those intros, but it's worth it. I like doing it, and it just adds a little bit more, you know, to the pay-per-view essence, you know? Just makes it seem, you know, a little cooler, you know? That's why I like doing it so much. Loading. It's got to be fixed. I don't know if it's because we're deeper into the save now or what, but probably going to take some time to delete some stuff out of my computer when I get the chance, just because a lot of stuff on my SSD drive that probably shouldn't be on there, you know? Just old videos, old photos that are not necessary anymore. Just loading it up. Alrighty, here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at our rankings, see what's new. Travis Browne in at number 8. Todd Duffee moves down to 14. Light heavyweight, no movement. Middleweight, no movement. Welterweight, no movement. At lightweight, no movement. Featherweight, Korean Zombie moves down to 13. Calvin Kattar in at number 12. Arnold Allen is now ranked. Good for him. At bantamweight, Almeida moves down to number 8. TJ Dillashaw down to number 18. Rough. At flyweight, Elias Garcia is ranked along with Brandon Royval. Women's bantamweight, nothing. Flyweight, nothing. Tatiana Suarez in at number 4. Her next fight is probably going to be a title eliminator, I would imagine. Not 100% sure. Cynthia Calvillo in at number 23. Let's go ahead and take a look at our emails. Oh, we definitely want to... Let's go down from the bottom. Don't need Tyler Diamond on the short list anymore. Destin Ducasey, we don't need him. Hold on. Don't need him on the short list anymore. Hakeem Dawodu. Definitely keeping him. Hey, look at this. RBM. Blake McCown. You have been scheduled for Brave 47 in July. RBM's not here, but I'm sure he'll be excited to hear about that. Sage Northcutt needs to be renewed. Makashvili needs to be renewed. Frank Camacho. He was on a 3-fight winning streak, so yeah, we'll go ahead and keep him. Calvin Cater. Definitely keeping him. Absolutely. Top 15 guy. Alexander Volkov. Needs to be renewed. We're keeping him. Korean Zombie needs to be renewed. We're keeping him. TJ Dillashaw needs to be renewed. I mean, he's still ranked, so we're going to keep him. But he might get sent down to WEC if things get a little dicey. Kyung Ho Kang. Keeping him around. Tuivasa, of course, we're going to keep him. Gary Tonin, only offer he's considering. Vargas, okay. Awesome. All right, that's going to do it for this episode, you guys. I am AZ Plyo 21. The next time I see you will be for UFC Fight Night Vancinas versus Machida. Costella Vancinas taking on Lyoto Machida in that main event. Hopefully you guys are excited for it. I sure am. We are making our way towards UFC 280. Nama Yunus versus Wei Lee. As always, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. All that good stuff. I'm AZ Plyo 21. You guys have a good one.